Hey loves! Alright, so I am back with a YouTube video and I have just been feeling so much better than I have felt the last few months. Like, not even last few months, last year, honestly. I talked about in another video about how I was dealing with a lot of depression and it was just, I don't know. I was talking about it. I was trying to deal with it on my own, but it was like I wasn't using the right tools. And in the last few months, I met a boy and we've started dating. His name is Dante. Yes, I have a boyfriend now. He really is a very, very intelligent, like, insightful, just knowledgeable person. Like, he has so much knowledge on metaphysics and love and self-acceptance and just how to live your life. Like, he has a lot of knowledge on self-worth and so many other things that I don't even know about yet. Like, I've only known him for 4 months and he's already taught me so much, and not even just taught me so much, he's tried to teach me so much, and I have not been the best learner. It's like, sometimes, especially when I first met him, it was like he would be talking about metaphysics and stuff, and he's not even going that deep. Like, this boy is just scratching the surface with me, but my stubborn brain that just hasn't been as open-minded as it used to be. Like, I used to pride myself so much on how positive and open-minded I was and how accepting I was of just new ideas, and that somehow along the way has gotten lost with me. It might be just because growing up, the world I live in, the people I associate myself with, it's easy to change, and it's also easy to change in a negative way. But the last few weeks and last few days especially, I have only been changing positively, growing upwards and learning. Also, I am moving out of my parents' house. I don't even know if you guys knew, but for a long time I was living with both my parents. I'm 19 years old and I'm finally moving out into the city. I'm gonna be living in an apartment with 3 of my closest friends, one being my best friend, Brianna, as you guys all know her. But yeah, it's just, everything is coming together in my life, and when it comes to shit like manifestation and like learning about that and really believing in it and learning how real it is and experiencing it myself. I don't know how much you guys know about manifestation or what you've heard about it. It's basically like, your life can be whatever you want. Anything you want, you can manifest into your life. You just have to have positive thoughts, you need to think in the right direction, and you need to take the steps. Like, but when it comes to depression, it's just like, you need to remember, and not even remember, but realize your self-worth. I guess that's the first step, is realizing your self-worth. I knew my self-worth. That, I have been past that step for a long ass time. I realized it. I'm aware of who I am. I'm aware of the God I am. I'm aware of the amazing person I am and the amazing person I can be. I was getting stuck in actually applying myself. That's just been a struggle and a flaw I've had for a long time. It's like, I say I'll do something and then I don't always end up doing it. Or I say I'll change, I don't always end up changing. It does, I think, have to do a little with my rebellious tendencies and just, I'm gonna do what I want, bitch. Like, fuck what you gotta think, but that's not how I want to go about life. Like, I want to go about life always having an open mind. And when new things are presented to me, like, they constantly are, and especially with this new relationship I'm in, like, it's only been 4 months, but first of all, it feels way shorter than 4 months, just because, like, holy shit, it's gone so quickly, but at the same time, it feels like it's been way longer than 4 months. Like, it feels like it's been 4 years. Not 4 years, maybe, like, a year, but it's crazy how close you can get to someone and how much you can learn from so many different people. I was talking about this on my Ask FM yesterday, just like the crazy amount of shit you can learn from everyone. Someone asked me, what do you like most about people? And I just kind of went on a tangent about how, take a handful of people in your head, just picture a handful of people you know, and look at how different they just look. Like, their appearances, their hair, their skin tone, their build, like, how they dress themselves, how they stand, like, what their stance is, how they stand, how they move. You can just look at them and see a million different things. I really despise this camera location. Alright, when it comes to feeling depressed, which I've dealt with a lot, you just need to know your self-worth. Like, you would not be here in this world, on this planet. You would not be a conscious being if you were not supposed to be. You would not be in this world touching the people you are touching, impacting the things you are impacting, if you weren't meant to. And when things get shitty and life gets shitty and shitty things happen and you get hurt or anything, like, it can really knock you down, and it can be a hard hit. Like, it can for anyone's self-esteem, confidence, happiness. Like, shit happens, and you just have to learn the universe won't throw anything at you that you can't take. And when things start going better and then out of nowhere something hits you so hard, that's just saying, bitch, you've had it good. Here's something to, like, wake you up. Here's something to throw you for a loop. And all you can do from negative experiences and mistakes and shit and fights and anything is just learn from it. You need to look on the positive side in life, and you need to love yourself. It sounds so easy, but it can be so difficult. I really do love myself again. And I did love myself. Like, you guys can probably see at my old YouTube videos, like, a bitch was full of himself. Like, I loved myself. It was just in kind of a narcissistic type of love, but that was, like, the only way I could deal with it. Like, being in high school and middle school, I was an insecure person, just like everyone is. Like, that's such an insecure time in your life. And my motto was fake it till you make it. Fake that shit till you make it. Like, and it works. It really does. If you don't have the strength today, pretend you do, and you'll have the strength tomorrow. Holy shit. There we go. I'm back. I got my water. I sipped on it. Where were we? Last night, I had all these realizations, and I kind of wrote some of it down. But I love lists. I love writing things down. I don't know why. It's just like typing out my thoughts somehow just creates them. I guess it could even be considered a form of manifestation. I am taking my thoughts and can only help. Like, it can't hurt, which is another thing you just gotta think about. It's like always thinking positively, always choosing the best option, always choosing to trust, always choosing to believe. Like, I really have always believed that trusting everyone, at least in the beginning, like, I think there are reasons to lose trust in people, definitely, but trust can always be earned back, in my opinion. You have to learn to choose to trust. Like, what's the other option? Choosing not to trust? All that does is create problems right from the beginning. And I've struggled with that a lot, just not having full faith in someone. Even with my boyfriend. It's like when I first met him, it was hard for me to immediately put all my trust and belief in him, but that's something I decided I wanted to do, and that's why I do it now. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I just keep on going on so many fucking tangents. I'm low-key manic right now, which I don't even know why. Usually, when I don't eat, don't sleep, and do drugs, I become manic. And my sleeping schedule and eating has just been really good lately. I haven't been doing any drugs. Like, maybe it's just I'm high off life. Who knows? But anyway, you need to think of yourself. Your brain, your mind, your intellect, the inner you, like your soul. Think of yourself as a god. And I'm going to explain why you should think of yourself as a god. First of all, it's just, that is healthy for the ego. And when it comes to the ego and the id and the super ego and all that shit, like, I think it is important to have each one of those fulfilled. Now, you may pay more attention to certain things, because obviously you can't just live in one all the time, or you can't rely on some more than the other, but I believe if you put your attention in the right place and fulfill the ego, the id, and the super ego, you will be perfect. Like, but anyway, think as you, in your mind, as a god. Now, think of your body, the physical you. Think of that as your avatar, like a game. Like, this really is some sim shit. You are a god. What you are in the physical, in the reality you live in, your physical, like, three-dimensional body, that is your avatar, just like a video game. And once I realized that, it's just crazy, like, you can really be whoever you want to be. Life is a game. Making money is a game. Celebrity fame, like, it's all a game. Literally, every part, every industry, everything in the world, it's a game. And if you play your cards right and just fucking believe in yourself and are confident, you can literally achieve anything. Like, it's so simple. But believing in yourself and loving yourself is the most important thing. Like, it just fucking is. Since you are a god, you are playing this video game, and you are playing through this physical character that you have, You have the power to customize that character any way you want. Not even when it comes to physical things. Like, I customize myself naturally because of how expressive I am. I customize my hairstyle and my hair colors. I get piercings. I put on makeup. I dress a certain way. I've started working out recently because I want to gain muscle definition. That's something I want, and I am the only person holding myself back. And when it comes to your avatar, this is Sims, bitch. Like, it is so much more than just the physical you. Your values, your beliefs, the way you interact with people, the way you react to every situation, it's completely in your control if you think about it. Like, if you are speaking in a way you don't like, or you're talking to people in a way that you wouldn't like to be talked to, if you're spewing negativity, like, you're not doing anything for yourself. And you really need to think in your head, what is my perfect person? If I was building a person, what do I want that person to be like? Anytime you play a video game, people are so gung-ho to just create a fun, crazy character. I mean, a lot of times people dress and look completely normal in person, they're pretty bland, and then you put them in a video game and they dress up this crazy character. It's like, you can do that yourself if you want to. Take veganism, for example. Just your diet, your body. So many people I talk to, so many people say, oh, I have so much respect for you being vegan, like, I care so much about animals, the environment, I want a good body. Whatever their reasons are for wanting to be vegan, because it doesn't really matter, what they want is to be vegan. They are the only person holding themselves back. They'll say, like, oh, it's just so hard, or I want to do it so much, I don't have the strength for that. It's like, bitch, you are choosing not to have the strength for that. You are not... Like, you don't have to be vegan. I don't care if anyone is. It's just, if you want to be, why are you holding yourself back? I just spilled water all over my fucking iPad. It's okay. She's not cracked like my phone. Every time I spill water on my phone, that bitch is completely shattered, so water leaks into it and starts fucking it up even more. I don't know how much you guys have looked into, like, life is a simulation and everything can be a reality, like your consciousness, and like even shit like a video game. Like, what is a video game? It's a virtual reality created that can generate new shit constantly on its own, react to what is happening in it, like automatic. I don't know, I'm bad with explaining things, but if you know anything about simulations and reality and shit, like, you know, life is a game. And games are reality. Like, there's so many realities out there. The one you spend most of your time in, this one, not your dreams, not video games, not what's in your head, the one you spend the most time in, which is this world right here. If you spend the most time in this reality, why not make it your best one? Something my boyfriend always tells me is also, energy flows where attention goes. And that's the whole foundation of manifestation and creating the life you want. If you think the right thoughts, think positively, and just focus on what you want in life, you can literally get anything. Like, this might sound like gibberish and stupidness to you guys if you haven't been exposed to it before, but really try to have an open mind and take what I'm saying into consideration, because the secret to life is so simple. And it's that it's a choice, kind of. Like, you can choose to be happy, you can choose the life you want, you can choose who you surround yourself with, choose how you act, choose what you do. If you want to learn something, master anything, you can do it. Like, I wanted to know how to roll blunts. I had no idea how to fucking roll blunts at all. I literally spent 25... Okay, that didn't even take that long that time. Why did it take me 25 minutes to set up my camera the first time and then half a second the second time? I don't know what I was saying. But back to what I originally said. Energy flows where attention goes. Positive/negative energy goes where positive/negative attention goes. Try to only give out your attention positively. And do it importantly. Like, energy, attention is currency in this world. It really is. And you can even think about it so simply as social media stars and celebrities. Like, attention equals currency. Think of every bitch in the world who has so much attention on them. That's currency. Anyway, that was my spiritual realizations of the day. Actually of yesterday, but I'm excited for this. I'm really motivated again to be making new YouTube videos and doing social media again, and I think it really does have to do with this new mindset I have, and I just love my boyfriend so much. Yeah, we are planning on doing a boyfriend tag together. And I've written down a bunch of questions in my phone, but if you guys have any things you want to know about us, know about our relationship, know about me, know about him, or just couple questions you want to ask us, totally leave them in the comments below, because it's like I came up with a bunch of cool questions, but they're kind of basic shit that I saw from online and just the generic like boyfriend tag questions. So try to think outside the box and ask questions that normally wouldn't be asked. And also, I would love to make more videos with him in the future because he is just such an insightful person. I need to have a talk with him about having a series on literally just all this knowledge. Like, he has so much he can teach the world, and I really want to support that and help him use that for himself. But yeah, let me know what kind of videos you guys would like to see with him. Probably gonna be doing a lot of vlogs, because vlogs are easy, and vlogs give you like an insight into my life. It's not just me sitting here talking, it's me showing you everything in my life. But yeah, I love you guys, I love everyone, I put love into the air, and recently I've been in some hot water with multiple people I love. Multiple people that love me. I've been in hot, boiling ass water with them. And the way I look at it is the same way you look at, you know, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. It's like, bitch, when you're dropped into a pot of boiling water, stand over that shit and get a steam facial, pour in some vegan brown rice pasta, and make yourself something bomb to eat. Like, you can spin anything in a positive direction, and that's only gonna benefit you. Like, thinking about things from a negative perspective really does nothing good. It can't. What can that do besides make you sad, besides possibly manifest more negative shit into your life? Stay positive, stay happy, stay loved, and I will see you guys in the next video.